And on the line at this time, I have with me the CEO and founder of the Shade Room, Angie. How you doing?
Hello, what's going on,
y'all? So tell the listeners where you calling in from.
You said where am I calling in for?
No, where you calling in from? Where you at?
Oh, I'm calling in from LA.
Okay.
That's where we're based. We're based in LA, so I live in LA right now. I won't say I'm from LA. I'm from Nigeria, but that's my calling place, LA.
Okay.
For sure.
Nice. Definitely. Okay, so for the listeners that we have, tell us, how did the Shade Room begin?
You know what? The Shade Room was really an accident, and I say this all the time because I had just recently, I was working in film. I was working on a movie that I was writing that had gotten picked up by Sundance. And so, you know, I lost my job because I was working on this movie and I was trying to follow my dreams. And so after I lost my job, I realized, okay, you know, I'm working on this movie, but I don't really need 24 hours to dedicate to this movie.
Right.
So I wanted to figure out what my next move was, you know what I mean, in life. And so I just kind of experimented, because one thing that I used to do every day was I would go to Media Takeout and all these websites that I've been out, you know, Nicole Bitchy. I would go to those sites every morning and get my tea, you know? So it wasn't something that I had doing, but because I had a job, you know what I mean? I had more time on my hands. I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could start my own site, you know?
Exactly.
So I just experimented, and I didn't go the website route. I don't know. I didn't feel like I had enough knowledge to go straight to the website, or you know, or enough time. So I said, okay, well, let me just start on Instagram first, and let me start to build a following. So I just started a name, and it's so funny how the Shade Room is such an important name for our business, but I just didn't think of the name. It didn't take me like a day to think of it. It was just right on the spot. I was like, oh, call the Shade Room. Because in my mind, I was thinking I could change it later. Right. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I was like, I'll just call it the Shade Room. And so I started an Instagram page, and that's where I started first, on Instagram. And I just started blogging on Instagram, which was unintentional, but ended up being a new thing. And so I just, you know, started to publish directly on Instagram. And within the first week, we had 10,000 followers.
Wow.
Shout out to Tammy Roman, because she helped, you know, support it. And then after that, it was just a lot of, you know, it just kept building and building and building, and that's when I knew, oh, I might have to do it. So let me start a website, and let me, you know, reserve the name on all of the other social media networks and things like that. So that's kind of how this show started.
Wow, definitely. So let me ask you this: did you expect, or were you surprised by the success of the Shade Room, having that many followers in a week? Were you surprised?
No, I didn't. Actually, you know what I expected? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you can hear me okay?
Okay. I can hear you. It's kind of low, but I can hear you.
Okay.
No, I didn't actually at all. I didn't expect the Shade Room to be this popping at all. I mean, you know, I thought that in a year I would probably get 10,000 to 20,000 followers. So that was my goal. I said, well, in a year, you know, I'll have this following. So start this website, you know. But I definitely didn't expect it to happen so fast, which is why I say it's an accident. And you know, my team obviously was very, you know, I would say so for about 8 or 9 months.
Right.
And it's grinding, and it was hard because we had, you know, I had made it so that it's a 24-hour vlog. You know what I mean? So I actually had to find myself vlogging on the clock 24 hours. And it was becoming really stressful. And it wasn't until 8 or 9 months down the line, you know, I started to reach out to people, you know, gather a team. Shout out to Deborah, J. Kells, Brian for helping me, you know, get this far. But yeah.
Okay, definitely. I know there's some people calling in. I'm not sure. They're probably calling in for you to talk to you, but we don't actually take call-ins. I'm not sure if it is or not, but I know we got call-ins coming in. So the listeners might hear a beep beep or whatever. But you know, we don't take call-ins. And like I said, it may not be you Angie, but I know the site is a popular site, so. But
right.
I just wanted to put that out there in case somebody hear that. Let me ask you this: what makes the Shade Room different from others on the market right now? What makes the Shade Room different?
Well, you know what? Well, first of all, I'll say this: the Shade Room was the first blog, first official blog to publish directly to social media. So I think that if you think about that, we came out last year, at the beginning of last year, and at the time that we were doing that, nobody else was doing it. Now you see a lot of people doing it, but nobody was doing what we were doing back then, and everybody thought we were crazy, which we were. You know what I mean? But everybody thought I was crazy for publishing directly to Instagram because, one, as you know, you don't own Instagram as a platform. So people were like, "You're wasting your time. Why are you putting so much time into Instagram and social media? You're doing it the wrong way." Everyone, pretty much all the blogs was laughing at us about it because they were just like, "Oh, this is a joke. They do this as a hobby," But what we did was revolutionize like a new way of getting the news. Because what's happening now is that a lot of people are not going to www anymore. Like, you'll see that a lot of people get their news from social media. And so, like I said, it wasn't intentional, the way we were doing it, but it just happened to be we were doing this new way of delivering news at the right time, because people were moving away from the websites and actually getting their news through Twitter, Instagram, and things like that. And so because with us publishing directly on these platforms, we're able to follow the readers where they're going. If they're on social media, we're able to follow them. And people think that, there's no way to bring traffic to your website. But if you look at, like, for instance, look on Facebook, we have about 1.7 million roommates.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I've seen that.
So when we post an article, that's we have a large audience, and those people share the article, and their friends share the article, and their article. For instance, we posted a Bruce Jenner article on our website and got like 3 million pages directly just for that. Just an article, you know what I mean?
Right.
That day. So, at the end of the day, like, and I think that what makes us different is that, one, we're not biased. We just put, and I'm not saying being biased is a bad thing, because if you're a personality, you have to have an opinion, but we're not a personality. We're the roommates run the blog, and I think that's another big difference is that all of our news is given to us by the roommates. There may be a million things that we can cover, but if the roommates are not communicating with us and letting us know that they want that on the blog, it won't be there. So that's another thing. The roommates control the content, and the roommates is like a community of people who kind of like push the blog. Actually, they are the blog,
Right.
Which is different. And then 3, we offer, there used to be a one-sided kind of aspect to blogs. They would put their opinion or what they felt was the story, and that would be it. But now we have changed that to where celebrities can actually comment on things that we post, and if it's wrong, regardless of whether it makes us look bad, we'll post it. So they have an opinion now. They can defend themselves on our blog. They can, come at us, clap back at us on our blog. You know what I mean? And
right.
we'll post it. So giving celebrities a voice and allowing them to be a part of, the content is definitely way different from any other platform before, So I think that those are the things that make us different.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely something like it's like interactive, and it, like you said, give people, like you said, the celebrities or whoever to voice their opinion or say something about it, which is definitely different. I see that it's something that is definitely successful, and you're doing it. And like I said, with a million plus followers on Facebook, wow, that's a lot.
Thank you.
And let me ask you this. Have you ever decided not to share a story? If so, why was the decision hard?
Absolutely. Like, there's a million stories that we decided not to share. I mean, whether it's because it's too explicit or whether, like I've had people outing people for being gay, like basketball players, people, and the thing about it is people will come with pictures that are like solid pictures, you know what I mean? That I'm like, okay, if I were to post this, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like I have literally, I think if you talk to any blogger with like a large enough audience, they will tell you that we have gotten some very scandalous, pictures and stuff. And there are like actually pictures that we all talk about. Like, oh, did you get that picture? Oh, you're not posting it? I'm not posting it. Okay, nobody will ever know. But it's like there's a lot of dirt that goes on. And that's why when people say, you guys are just so shady, you post anything, I'm like, no, honey, we could be 10 times more shady and post, but you have to think about the legalities, you know what I mean, that are involved in like, certain legal aspects of it. You don't want to get sued, you don't want to get attacked by other people, so we definitely there are a lot of things that we don't post and put off on, and it's shady back here though.
And that's why they call it the shade room, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. I know you mentioned about other people. So there's a team of you as far as, besides yourself, is there a number of writers or people that's actually...
Yes, there is. We have interns, and then we have interns. Shout out to Talia and Shenny. And then we have, editors. My editor, Deborah. We have Jay Kels, who's been very, instrumental in like helping to build the community, the Facebook community. We have Brian Young, who is Brian Young is our brand manager. Yeah, so we do have a team, and then we have some people who do interviews. We're about to launch our YouTube, and it's going to be crazy. Wait till we launch YouTube. It's going to be so entertaining. And so we're like expanding our team right now. Hey, if you want to work for the Shade Room, email info@theshaderoom.com because we are expanding our team right now. So that's pretty much the team right there. But yes, they have definitely helped me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to keep up because doing a 24-hour cycle is crazy, so I definitely needed help to do that. So
exactly,
they're the bomb.
Definitely.
Shout out to them.
And I know you said you expanded, so I know you're actually in LA. So do you reach out? I mean, I know you reach out everywhere, but as far as on the East Coast, you want to set up something on the East Coast or?
Definitely, we're definitely New York, Miami, and Atlanta are the places that we really want to start, really developing people. I mean, we have someone in Atlanta right now. We have 2 people in Atlanta right now. We had one person in New York that just moved to Cali. So we definitely want to set up in those places. So if you are in those places, if you want to be a writer, you can be from anywhere. We don't care. But if you want to be involved in going to events and doing videos, then you definitely want to be either Miami, LA, New York, or Atlanta for sure. Okay,
definitely. I know you're going to have definitely some writers and to help out the Shade Room to expand, and we're looking forward to that YouTube channel. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So definitely
for sure.
And so let me ask you this: how do you feel about the critics who have their opinions about the Shade Room? What's your feelings about that?
Let me talk about that because the situation is, I know that there's a lot of people that have an opinion about the Shade Room. You know what I mean? And this is what I'll say. Like, I went to the W Hotel during Grammy weekend. I was at the W Hotel and I ran into another blogger. I'm not going to say her name. We're not going to go there. We didn't go that far. But she's, a very cute blogger. And I got a really cold reception. I mean, a lot of people romp with the Shade Room. And if I have the opportunity, I'll be if you let me, I'll shout them out, for actually supporting us. And then there's some people that don't, who feel as though maybe, the Shade Room. I mean, there's so many things that people say. Some people say we're not real journalists. Some people say that, we don't deserve all the attention that we're getting right now, or, what are we doing different? And I think that those people, I mean, really, when you look at the numbers and what we're doing right now, I think that you can't really, you may not respect it, but you have to acknowledge that we're doing something different,
Exactly.
We're bringing something different to the table, and, you know, I don't really, you know, bother with a lot of the criticism because I feel as though, you know, we're still growing, like we're new. You know what I mean? Like we can't really be compared to a lot of the sites that are out right now. A lot of sites that are successful right now are sites that have been around for, you know, decades, and that's the truth. You know, sites that have been around since 2007 and 2008. We are a site that's emerging after the, you know, the prime time where the bloggers were coming in and becoming successful. We're a site that's emerging way after that time period. So I think that, you know, we have to do things different. Coming in this late in the game, we have to our angle was coming in through social media, and then now we're working on developing an even stronger internet, you know, home. And so, I mean, you know, people can say what they gotta say, but you gotta give us our props for doing what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you have to acknowledge the movement, and that's that. You know, so you know, and that's that. I mean, you know, all of the screenshots, you know, going through the comments and looking at the screenshots. You know, we were the first blog to do it. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. We were the first blog to create that. It was Talk Class that season. It was, you know, developed last year in March, and everything else that you see after that is coming from that. So, you know, we were the first to do, you know, the social media stalking, and, you know, we had the army to do it, you know? So, I mean, yeah, so that's
but you know what though?
That's what I said.
But you know what they say, you know, the ones that's hating on you, that mean they paying attention, that mean they following you, that mean they watching what you do. So they a fan.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's how I look at it. Hey. But like I said, keep definitely doing what you're doing. You know, a lot of people appreciate that. So let me ask, I know you said one of your upcoming projects is actually the YouTube channel. Anything else you got coming up as far as projects?
Yes. Oh my gosh. A YouTube channel. Also, we're gonna. Well, let me go back into the YouTube channel thing. The YouTube channel, basically, what we're trying to do is create a TV network within YouTube. So we're gonna. So you know how we're hopping on social media platforms, and now the latest platform is going to be YouTube, and we're trying to take over YouTube and like get a lot of subscribers and really create a TV network within YouTube. That we can link back to our website, you know what I mean? And really start doing some really interesting stuff. We definitely want to move into music, which is going to be like really, you know, different. It's going to be a surprise. And you're going to see a little bit of reality TV. That whole situation was kind of like an accident. And, you know, I signed up for a reality show, and, you know, we filmed one scene of it. It's coming out in the fall. And it wasn't a good thing. So I think that once that comes out, I mean, I only did one scene. I'm not going to do it anymore. With, you know, the show. But so that's something that's going to definitely, you know, we'll have to talk about that in the fall. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we have so many things going on. Definitely want to go into music and do some really interesting stuff with that. So those are the two biggest projects coming up. And also, we're redoing our website. We're getting an app very soon. We will be getting an app and a website by the end of the month, before the end of the month. So those are two other things that you can look forward to, you know, from the Shade Room. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Definitely. So where do you see yourself years from now? As far as, I know you got the projects coming up, and years, 5, 6 years from now, where do you see yourself in the Shade Room?
Well, you know, the Shade Room is definitely, we want it to be like the hub for entertainment. You know, like, we definitely want to expand. And like I said, we want to, years from now, I can see the Shade Room moving into television, you know, and having like, you know, a television show, moving into music and creating, like, you know, a place for independent artists to really showcase their music, in a way that is very different, you know, and very interactive. It definitely see the Shade Room continuing to be the, you know, like the place to go for the tea, you know what I mean? But also current news and you know, just a ton of other things as well. So just becoming an even bigger publication, and also, you know, definitely, you know, moving into television, moving into music, moving into all of the, you know, different types of creative arts and stuff like that you wouldn't expect from the Shade Room. Okay. But like I said, I'm a writer, so, you know, just trying to, you know, use my talent in this way to be able to create something bigger, something, you know, revolutionary, something that blogs have never done before. So that's definitely what you can expect in the future, is that we will be like a source for all kinds of entertainment, not just TV, but you know, television and things like that.
Okay, definitely.
Interviews, we're gonna start definitely doing celebrity interviews. We're gonna start, you know, hosting events. It's gonna be like on a whole other level. One of the things that we're talking about is a speed dating type of situation. Like, it's gonna be really, really fun. I can't wait to like really be able to talk about some of the different projects that we're working on.
Definitely, you're definitely going in a good direction, and I can't wait to see.
Thank you so much.
Because I know. And how long you said the Shade Room been in existence? Oh.
Well, I mean, I started the Instagram last year in March,
right?
And the website I started in July, so we're really new coming into it.
Yeah, wow, you're doing really big things.
Into the game. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm something that we can keep climbing.
And so let me ask you, where can people contact the Shade Room, and give your website, your Twitter information, and like I said, your email address again.
Well, okay, so you can contact, if you want to contact the Shade Room, you can email us at info@theshaderoom.com. You can contact us there for advertising, opportunities, job opportunities, and ways that you can join the team. If you want to send in the tea, that's the email you want to use to send in the tea. You can catch us on Instagram at The Shade Room Inc. So it's at The Shade Room INC on Instagram. Facebook and Twitter is at The Shade Room. All you have to do is type in The Shade Room on Facebook and The Shade Room on Twitter to find us there. YouTube is also The Shade Room. Type in The Shade Room. We already have some videos up there that you can enjoy. And we will be, dropping some videos pretty soon, so you can kind of see what we're going to do with YouTube. And the website is www.theshaderoom.com. Subscribe to the website, register, and you will stay up to date with all of the stories that come out. How you can reach us.
Definitely. But wait a minute, Angie. Wait a minute. Facebook is full. Y'all got 1 million. Y'all don't need no more. You don't need no more people right there. You got 1 million people on Facebook. That's definitely a good look. Facebook 1 million likes, definitely. And before I let you go, any shout outs or acknowledgement you want to give at this time?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I guess I'll use this opportunity to acknowledge a lot of the sites that have, helped me and helped us grow. I would say BossUp.com for sure, thejasminebrand.com, Vlad TV for sure. He's been awesome. He recently invited me over to his house and really just talked to me, and we had an awesome talk. Oh my God, I'm blanking out. It's so many of them. UrbanBellMagazine.com. Power 105, Hot 97. They all help out as well. I can't even think right now. The celebrity, Jared Scott. Honestly, I can't even think right now. But it's a whole. It's a lot of people. MadameNorray.com. They definitely. ATL, straight from the A.com. All y'all know. If you
they know where they are, right? It's all good. They know. And because you already thank your team, so they already know you're showing them love. So,
definitely my team number one for sure. So.
Yeah, definitely. But but I want to say, Angie, I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity and giving our listeners opportunity to know who the Shade Room is. And definitely, like you said, you're going to expand. So the people that's in New York, Miami, in Atlanta, reach out to you, and hopefully you'll build that team. And much success and continued success and blessings to you and your team. I appreciate you.
And the same to you guys. I see y'all growth, and I see y'all growing and doing all those things. So thank you so much for inviting us. We're so appreciative that you had us on your show. Thanks for the support, and we wish y'all all the best as well.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. And you have a good night, all right?
You too.
Okay. Bye. All right, bye-bye.